race. I actually forget what track it is, but it's the daily races. I've just done qualifying, and I'm just getting ready for the race. I just thought I'd, give a little message to the other guys out there. Please do not ram. Every time you go on GT Sports, everyone likes to ram, in the first couple of corners on the first lap, and you're not going to make up any positions. So just wait your time, bide it out, and if you're quick enough throughout the race, you'll get the passes done. So anyway, this is just a warm up. I qualified 5th, was it? I think 3rd. I think I qualified 5th. It was a bad qualifying, really. I could have got another 2nd. Going by my race pace, I could have qualified 1st, if not 2nd, but definitely, with my qualifying form, I could have at least been 3rd, 4th. So you can see I qualified 5th with a 148 is that. I could have got a 147. My race pace, that qualifying time, 146.3, I actually got, I think the race was a 146.2. So I actually had a good lap in the race. We're just about to start it now, but I could have qualified better, let's just put it that way, to where I actually qualified. You'll see the race was pretty okay. It wasn't bad. You'll see start off now. It just takes so long before it actually gets into the automatic drive. I made a few little mistakes. There's some little bumping going on with other guys, but I outcome most of it. And I actually thought, well, I won't spoil it, I'll let you know as we get on. But race is underway, and I try to go for that early pass. He left me room, and I exceeded with that. He kind of, his back end stepped out there a little, so it kind of gave me the room to get through. So we're just trying to settle down now. I was going to settle for 4th, but some of these guys were just so slow out there. So I went for the next move, and that was a bit optimistic. I didn't mean to have contact there, and there he goes, pushing me out, trying to get in. I get contact from that 5th guy there, that German guy. But it went okay, a few cars did get past, but it all comes good in the end, or pretty good in the end. So we're just a little bang there. I'm just trying to settle down. Now none of these, I didn't make this contact on purpose. A lot of them was banging into me, so I'm just trying to settle down and get in the rhythm. So we're currently in 7th, going down the straight. Now I don't know the track names. I don't know what these are called, and I forgot the actual track. I think is it Brands Hatch or something. I can't remember. But I actually quite like this track. It's a good layout. So, and I like these 2 corners here. They're quite quick corners. There's another right-hander. I usually drop down. That corner taking 4th, and this one I usually drop down taking 3rd. I got a penalty there. Now, I don't quite know why I got a penalty. The penalty system in this game's not quite where it should be. Let's just put it that way. But we'll accept that penalty, and we go through most of the race. So yeah, I'm pushing and shoving a little bit, but a few knocks. But I think it's pretty fair. I'm alongside, and that guy was turning into me. So I don't really think I did anything wrong there. But we made up a couple of positions, and we're in 5th. So this is where I qualified. So I banged him. I actually loosed off and let him get through. And I think I let someone else through later, next lap I think. I banged someone and let him go through. So he goes wide, so I try and make the most of this. That 2nd place there, he was the big rammer at the start. So now we're into 3rd, and we try and settle down a little bit. It's actually quite a good race. Like I said, I like this track. I still need be a lot more better at the corners. This corner in particular, I feel like I go too slow, but I'm keeping up with the rest of them anyway, so I must be doing it alright. I'm still behind this guy, even though he had a bit of a tail whip. But you can tell I'm really much quicker than these guys. I banged him there. I'm trying to, he's got his car width, so try and give him room, but then this guy comes. I actually loosed off the throttle, or changed down to 2nd, should I say, and I accidentally lost speed, so let that rammer through. I'm calling him a rammer, because he's a rammer. But again, I'm quite good at these corners. They go just too wide. He loses a lot of speed. Go onto the grass, but it's not too bad. Look, I make it. I keep the car on the track. I lost the 10th of my penalty, so I got like 9 like 9/10 should I say, left out that full second. So we're now just settling down. I'm in second, and I actually thought I was actually in first place at this part because I couldn't see any car. I didn't really keep an eye on the time and the ranking, driver ranking on the left. So I actually thought I was in first, and then I actually looked up. I think it was halfway through the third lap. This next lap coming, I realised I was in second. And it was actually a good lap. It was the quickest lap. I actually saw at this point the guy had the fastest lap with a 1:47. And this third lap, I actually knew I was going pretty well. There was some mistakes, and I thought, you know, probably wasn't going to be the quickest lap because there was the odd mistake that I could have really improved a bit more in my own driving style and my own driving skill. But when I did the lap, I was quite surprised, you know, purple sector there, and we're just trying to go through this track. That corner, like I said, I've just gone past. I want to get a little bit better. I mean, pretty much all the corners. This one I need to, I think you're going to come out wide and then come in really tight to get the best line. But that line seems to be okay. I seem to be doing a lot better than the other guys are doing. So now, you know, I built up a bit of a cushion. I'm actually the quickest guy on the track at the moment. I haven't got the fastest lap, but I am catching up on first. Not very quickly, but I am doing. I think, what was it? It was like 10 seconds, 11 seconds at one stage, and I think I got it down to about 8. Which is good, but then, you know, I made some mistakes and I lost some time again. So we're just going through. I like these two right-handers, I like them. This one coming up, I think I can go a bit quicker. I think I can go a bit quicker than that. It just feels like I'm going slow, but I think I can go a bit quicker. So again, my best, purple sector. That one I can definitely go quicker. I'm trying to figure out what's the best gear, especially for this car, and I have to do that quicker. Coming up to this, again, this is a corner I'm not too sure how you properly take. I could do better at that. But coming to the end of lap 3 now, I just didn't want to make any big mistakes. I think it's going to cost a lot of time, and I actually get in with a 1:46.6, so that was the fastest lap of the race. I thought, there you go. I wanted to follow it up in the next lap, but I went wide and cost it, and I was like, please let them guys behind me don't catch up. But thankfully, I built up a big enough cushion. They didn't even threaten me. They wasn't even close, so it was all right. Because I still need to serve my penalty. Look, I still got that 9/10. So I was hoping just get to the end of the lap, slow down before the line, and serve my penalty there. I was going to say, yeah, so I was actually the quickest guy on the track, but this lap cost me. But it's not bad, it was a good race. A bit rambling on the first lap. It turned out to be a good race. I settled down, got my position, and like I said, I got the fastest lap. Now it was a 1:46.6. I actually thought I had a 1:46.2, I didn't. I thought I beat the qualifying lap, but again, that lap would have put me second if I'd qualified with that. But I often do that, go into qualifying and, you know, get a reasonable time, and then get into the race, so I can beat my lap time in the race. And I don't know what it is. It's not even that I know the track even more in the race, because sometimes I qualify quite a lot, and I practice on the track, and I just get to the race and I beat my time. So I don't know what it is, but. So we're coming now to a couple more corners to the end. Where am I? I'm like 9 seconds. So I had caught up a little bit because I went over 11 seconds at the start of the lap. So you can tell I'm the quickest guy on the track. We're catching up, but he's too far ahead. Making another mistake there. I was just trying to experiment with the corners and see how I can take them best. But yeah, I kind of lost it there. But you know, second place from 7 seconds. 5 seconds now clear of third, so it wasn't a bad lap, and I actually didn't need to slow down. I was going to stop and slow down, but I didn't need to because the time limit went. So that was good. So I come second, 12 seconds off, but if I hadn't made the mistake at the start of the fourth lap, I could have probably been 3 or 4 seconds, you know, and the mistake at the end, 3 or 4 seconds off the first guy. I don't think I would have caught him up, but I would have been there. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time.